Hi library friends, this is Miss Cindy from the Crown Point Community Library, and today I am bringing the library into your home with the next of our Merlin's missions. So if you've been following along this summer reading, you know that our summer reading theme this year is Tales and Tales, and we are doing all things relating to books and animals. And this week our animal theme is barnyard animals. So I chose the book, the Magic Treehouse book. It's book number 34. It's called A Late Lunch with Llamas. And that is going to be the basis of our Merlin's mission today. And our craft today is we are going to show you how to make a llama marionette. So stick around. We're going to find out a little bit of information about llamas, and then I'll show you how to do the craft. So this book, A Late Lunch with Llamas, is a book about Jack and Annie and their magic treehouse. And in this book, they end up in the mountains in the Andes, which is in South America, where they learn about llamas. They learn about Andean condors, which is a type of bird. They learn about the people that live there and a little bit about the history of the area. So I don't know if you've ever read one of the Magic Treehouse books, but in the books, they have these little places where Jack always likes to, he has a book that he takes with him that has information about whatever it is that the mission that they're on. And so this one has information about llamas, and I'm going to read this to you. So he found the right page, and he read with Annie, "Llamas are the most important animal in the Andes. For centuries, they provided mountain people with wool and carried their things. The Incas once believed that llamas were protected by a star constellation shaped like a mother and a baby llama. Inca legend says that in the early times, llamas could talk." So in this story, Jack and Annie end up in the Andes mountain area, and while they're there, they find out that there is a missing baby llama, that somebody came in and stole this baby llama, and they're taking it to the emperor. And so they decide to go and try to rescue this llama and bring it back to the boy who owns it. So it's all about that adventure. So then at the very end of the book, once the story is over, there's some information that shows where the story takes place. There's a map that shows South America, and it shows the places, the Andes mountain range, and the different countries. And then there's information about llamas, about the condors, and about different things that happened in the story, different things that they saw. So I'm going to read to you a little bit about the llamas. Llamas come in different colors. The most common are brown with yellow or white spots, but they can also be black, gray, and white. Llama wool is tough and strong, and it's great for making rugs, warm clothes, blankets, and ropes. How to spot a llama. Llamas can be over 6 feet tall and weigh about 400 pounds. Their long banana-shaped ears stand straight up, and their hearing is excellent. Many predators have eyes that focus straight ahead. Animals that are their prey, such as llamas, often have wide-set eyes. Large eyes on either side of their head give llamas a wide view of what's happening around them. Llamas come in different colors. The most common are brown with yellow or white spots, but they can also be black, gray, and white. Llama wool is tough and strong. It's great for making rugs, warm clothes, blankets, and ropes. And there's a picture of the llama. So what you're going to be doing today, our STEM activity, is to make a llama marionette. And I don't know if you know what a marionette is, but a marionette is a type of puppet. And it is a special type of puppet because you actually make it move. It's not a puppet that you put your hand in, but instead it is a puppet that you control with strings that are attached to it. And when you move the string, when you move the handle up or down, it makes the puppet move. So our llama marionette, my strings are a little tangled here. Is going to be made, his head's a little heavy, is going to be made to look like a llama. So you'll notice I tried to put his eyes to the side and gave him long banana-shaped ears. He has feet that will clip-clop. One of them got tangled. You put washers on the ends so that his feet will clip-clop, and then he can move by moving up and down. All right, and you can work with him to try to make him a little bit more stable. You notice mine is a little bit wobbly. I made him a while ago, so he's been kind of moved around quite a bit. But you can kind of work with him to make him a little bit more sturdy. And what it is, so when I lift this string, then his front legs move. When I lift the back string, it lifts up the back of the llama. And I can make him move. So I can make him walk. So it looks like he's walking. Mine needs a little bit of work right now. Okay, so how are you going to do this craft? So you'll notice some different things. If you stop by the library, you picked up a bag, and inside your bag you found a styrofoam ball, obviously his head, a toilet paper tube, which is his body, and you'll notice that it has lots of holes punched. There's 2 on the top, which are for his neck and for his tail, and then there's 4 on the bottom, which are his legs. You also got 2 popsicle sticks. That's our piece that's at our control at the top. And you got a bag with all the other little small pieces. So inside your bag, you'll find fishing line. And the fishing line is what is used, just wants to get tangled up today. The fishing line is what is used to make him move. And we use fishing line because it's hard to see. And so that way you kind of are making him move. You would stand behind, like, you know, normally in puppets you stand behind something and you put the puppet up. Well, in this one you'd maneuver it from the top above, and there would be something between you and where the puppet is so that you would make him move. And the fishing line makes it hard to see that he's attached. So the fishing line is, you're going to put one part of it into the first hole and another part into the second. I would suggest cutting the fishing line in half, and then you're going to attach it to your popsicle sticks. You are going to need glue for this activity because you're going to need glue to hook your popsicle sticks together for different things throughout. And then you can just tie the fishing line onto there. You can add a dot of glue too if you're having trouble getting your knot to stay. Fishing line can sometimes be a little bit difficult to work with. So the fishing line goes there. You will find, let's see what else is in here. There is a piece of felt. This is going to be for you to make the saddle that will go over the llama's back. There are 2 pipe cleaners. There is a white one, which will be the neck, and I may have made my neck a little bit longer than I needed to, and that might be why it's a little bit wobbly, so you might want to play around with that. This pipe cleaner, it's really nice because it will poke right into your styrofoam ball. So that's a good thing. So you can cut this if you want it to be a little bit shorter. So we have that. And then the pink one you're going to cut in half and bend it and make his little llama ears. And again, it will just poke right in. The string that you have, you're going to need to cut your string into pieces. So one, you're going to need to make 4 legs. So you're going to want those to be the same sizes. And again, you can decide how long you want those to be, but you'll create your 4 legs. And on the end of each of your legs, you will tie, there's 4 washers in this bag. And a washer is one of these little silver metal discs. And like I said, that helps to weight down those legs and also help to make a clip-clop sound when he walks. And then these are just going to get tied to the end, like that, and then tied to the leg hole of the toilet paper tube. So that's a pretty simple. And you can cut those, make sure they're all the same length, or try as close as you can. And then you will have some left over, and I just cut that into pieces and use that for his mane or his fur that's at the top of his head. So you can do that. And then you'll have some Google eyes in there for his eyes. And then there's a pom-pom ball. And I just put the pom-pom ball at the end as his tail. You could use it as some type of snout. But I found that when I did that, he looked more like a cat than a llama. So I just put mine as a tail. You can add if you have other embellishments at home, you can add those to your llama and put them all together, and then have yourself a puppet show. yeah, feel free to make any modifications or make any changes to make it more sturdy or make it work a little bit better. You could, if you have fishing line at home or you wanted to cut this into 4 pieces and add one to either side, you could add one to each leg, and then you could lift each leg and make him walk. But that's a little bit more tricky. It's easier to make him just move front and back. So, thank you for joining me today. Thank you for stopping by and picking up a Merlin's Mission bag today at the library. I hope you enjoy it, and feel free to stop by, show me your llama, or you can post a picture on our Facebook page and let us see what you made or what you did. Take care. Have a great day.